Yes, we're live.
So yeah, you're joined here by Sam Ross from Ulster.
And Stephen O'Connor from Ulster. We're here watching James O'Hare versus Aidan Whelan in the first round of the individuals. James had the honour of being called first to get the tournament up and running. Now, James, typically known as a fudge player, I wouldn't expect to watch anything flash in this. No big mad finishes. If the ball's over the pocket, he'll just put it further over the pocket.
Qualifying round the Women's Championship.
Now,
Aidan
Whelan, he don't know too much about him. He didn't look too sharp with his break shot with the white near jumping off the table, but you never know.
Tony Wilkes, Southampton, Taylor Dunn, Bangor.
Needs to watch that white t-shirt there.
Aston, Lauren Ward, Durham. Chloe Barrett, Liverpool, Caitlin Jenkins.
You can tell how slow the tables are.
Chloe
even on the
Cottle,
stream.
Northampton, Holly King, Nottingham Trent.
I think Aidan's looking to take on the finish here by the way he's going.
York.
Very attacking.
He hasn't left the right angle to develop that yellow beside the red. He needed to be coming out further. Yeah, he's just going to pot himself in the trouble here.
Had a hope there, so it was.
Although he does have the angle to go into this red now if he wanted. Play this into the corner of a bit of bottom right.
Be a good shot though. He's two yellows there around the black. Don't look too good. The one closest to the black. Wee bit of trouble there. You could always play it to block the pocket, of course, and behind the red, but James has that red up at the top cush. Doesn't look too tasty anyway.
No. I think he might just play it safe, maybe just take this bag and try and retain a bit of control.
Yeah, he'd need to.
Not overly beneficial though with none of James's raids being that day. Yeah.
Oh, I think he went for the pot there to be fair.
But I think he was trying to hang it. Otherwise he is just potting himself in the trouble a bit.
He is. He could always come in behind that yellow on the cush and go for the middle. Hit and hope.
Well,
looks like he's going for it.
Yeah, I think he's going to go full blooded. Shot of that goes in the middle, but then he's leaving himself again.
A dodgy yellow. He's
yellow
also covered that behind double into the middle as well, that red into the centre of the table.
Well, be very surprised if he was to finish them from here, but you never know. No, way off.
Just put that ball kind of safe as well.
Yeah. He just didn't leave himself the angle at any time to get that yellow off.
No. I don't think he really thought about it, to be fair.
Well, ladies and gentlemen at home, I would not expect James to go for these. I'd imagine he'll maybe try and snooker him behind the black. Or he looks going for the cut.
He's going for it.
Oh, he's a madman.
You could play us red to the top corner here and get into these.
What I was going to say is he looks like he's got the angle to go into them with a low the top, does he?
Oh well, I was thinking about the one to the left of the centre to the top corner, down into it.
And leave that red into the middle after.
Yeah, that's what I would have went anyway. So now he's just putting himself into trouble. I don't think that red goes past the yellow though. Thought he touched the black there. Oh,
well.
It's a stray shot.
We'll not comment on that shot. But no damage done. He's blocked the double. Don't think the guy Aidan can see enough of the yellow to get it down into the corner. So hopefully we should. What would you play here, Sam?
Maybe just hit the yellow out in the centre of the table and say good luck. You know.
You could do that, but not with this other yellow tied up like.
True, but the way James is playing attacking, he might try and play that out and then end up bringing the yellow out. So
yeah, I think if I was James, I would just let Aidan try and disturb the red and yellow there.
Hillian, Surrey.
I think that was a good shot, just bringing the yellow out, leaving the white safe. That's all he can really play.
I'd imagine James will just take this off the top cushion, try and get that down in the middle, and sort of like you said, vice versa. Just say good luck.
Newcastle.
Exact. Ooh.
It's a good job that didn't go.
It's more so if it had missed the knuckle, it would have developed them too, but it would have just bumped the yellow out for him. What university is Aidan from?
I'm not sure.
Bangor.
Wales.
Wales.
Lovely.
So it's not North Down and
Not North Down. Not the mighty North Down back home.
okay, so Aidan seems
Heather
to
Curtis, St Andrews,
definitely has the
Bethany
advantage.
Stanton, Aston, Lauren Chandler,
Yeah.
Edge Hill, Sophie
I mean,
Barable, Aberystwyth.
one good double
Emma
here and a good
Newnham,
white.
Durham, Dorota
Two good
Phillipson,
doubles.
Southampton,
Yeah.
Karen Lowe, Strathclyde, Julia Schiefer, Kent.
Well, it might not be too bad.
It's not a bad white. He'll struggle to get onto the second yellow.
Yeah, not red, might even.
Hamper.
No, it's not. It's not in the way, but
It must be close.
could be frustrating for him.
Must be tight. Even a swerve might work, but it's a wee dodgy playing that.
It's odd how some of the tables are using the spotted whites and some aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, are they this time? Are they? Oh, it was just last night for practice, was it? Yeah. And what's the likelihood of ever using pro cups here? Just too expensive, is it? You know, like the proper match balls.
I know that they are available, but I think there's some sort of reason why we can't use them. I think like on average,
Got
students are going to be playing with
2 shots.
these toy balls.
2
I
shots.
wouldn't
there.
say so anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. I mean UPC ran. We had the All Ireland tournament in County Tipperary in Ireland there 2 weeks ago, and it was ran by UPC again, and it was all pro cups. And that's well, sort of any self-respecting club will be using pro cups at the minute. Like maybe in the bigger clubs, you know, like O'Reilly's or something, they might not, because there's people that don't play the game, I suppose, coming in and using it, and they don't want to.
2 shots here for James,
two
I
for
think. Yeah. Don't think it was a full ball. It was never called anyway.
Take it up the line.
That's
That's
a
good
great
shot.
pause.
Yeah. Just needs to be difficult here because you can't really take that red up. That you have to play it very soft, the red up into the corner to avoid the in-off.
I don't think the enough is on. I think the red's too far up the table. It'll be catching the knuckle at the very
This
start.
is where I find Word Rules. He's got 2 shots here, and Word Rules, he's looking to pot with every shot and leave a burn, you know, until he has to. But
Yeah.
in black ball, really, the shot is to take that red off side cushion. You leave that red in the middle, and the red he takes off the side cushion will be available over the corner and black into the opposite corner,
Yeah.
which is the way to do it. But for some reason, we have this belief that in Word Rules you need to take your 2 shots up until the very end.
Yeah.
But really, a burn here, I think, would be
People,
if he really wants
people
it.
need to look at burning earlier sometimes, I think, because
If
they
really
just
would-
pot themselves into trouble sometimes. Because if he's looking to pot this,
No.
he might go into the middle
Yeah.
just because he
Or
wants to
else
pot.
The table's very slow, so if they avoid the middle, he might not even reach a cushion.
I don't think the middle's on anyway, but
No, the white they avoid.
Jake White, Roehampton, Cedric Kong, UCL, 5 minutes.
he's definitely taking his time anyway. He's going to burn.
I think he's
going to burn.
Yeah, it's the right shot.
Yeah.
You can leave net, and he's played that perfect. He's no angle, and James
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
be.
not great.
I mean, realistically,
Julia
you
Schiefer,
play
Kent, you
up a
have 5
load
minutes to come and
at top
register.
left, but even drops in, leave himself
Yeah.
a pot.
Oh, James.
Well,
That's
uncharacteristic miss, but
If you do not register within the 5 minutes,
I'd
you
fancy him to get
start
back
from
to the
floor
table.
immediately.
now, can you see enough of this yellow to maybe cover that pocket that the black's towards? It's a risky shot, like, 'cause if he doesn't get it, you're sort of leaving everything for James because he's going to bump that red out in the same shot. But I think that's his only real option.
I think maybe the middle's on if he's taking that yellow to the top corner. I'm not sure.
Well, the shot is he could take that yellow into the top left corner, come off the side cushion, and he should miss the black and red and be on the yellow.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
But
is,
again, it's hard.
can't really see from this angle, but the white might go in off this yellow.
I think he's definitely okay for that. I know the white wouldn't go in from there. He's sitting it. Dwight will probably just hit maybe a couple of inches down from the middle pocket.
He just played spot on though. Wait, get back in this yellow. If he lands high in the yellow, it'll be good for the black, but if he can get past the red.
We kept that water running all the time, just tricky, especially in the kitchen sink.
He's going for it.
Yeah. He just need to play a wee bit of top right, maybe, or even just top might do it. Oh, flip.
Told you.
Where we were,
Thought it was on.
back that way, where we were running, normal number 60. We were over there. We
Right.
were over there. For the,
Now you would like to think James can
and they shifted
just connect the dots here, make it simple,
Yep.
and take the first frame.
2 shots. 2 shots.
shades, you know.
Should be straightforward enough.
Really cold bit of
Yeah.
wind.
Need to hold up.
He's grand. Ooh.
James.
It is just first frame, first
Yeah.
match.
Well, they asked us
It's hard getting the roll of the table as well. They're a bit
Neither
slow,
player
but-
really adjusted yet.
weekend that was sold off. They said, oh, you got him go. They said, do you want any heaters? And we said, oh, yes, please. Did they come? No, they didn't. And we went outside.
It looks like he has plenty of room to double that off behind the black towards the middle.
You just need to kick this red out behind the black off the cushion, just bring light on up a bit and just hope for the best. Yellow's safe anyway, so
He should be leaving that over either middle.
Two little heaters
Just-
and played
just-
it back from the
Now,
EPA.
the only thing I think he's looking at burning it, like cutting it towards the corner, I don't think that's advisable.
you're just hitting hope with the white, sand around
Losing
3
the white
cushions.
and
Had a cold patch big
yeah,
game.
no, the shot put the red in the middle of the table.
Everyone felt
Yeah.
it because
He's got the angle, so the white will follow up into the middle as well. Like,
Black's in a good position as well. Yellow's safe, as I said.
yeah,
Should be fine.
it's a free shot.
Black's in a good position. Snoopers if he pushes the red past it.
Yeah, I don't even know if he needs to. I mean, he still has the 2, so he, realistically, he should be looking to finish these. But
Should.
as I said, first frame, first match, nerves are there.
was he two?
The Q arm hasn't fully got going, so I would expect to say he took a risk and it didn't pay off. I don't think it's a total though, so
No, I think he'll
He could-
see the side of the red. Just
could
send the
nearly-
white up behind the black and
yeah,
go for the snooker.
try and snooker him. Although at the same time, snooker's been nice, but he doesn't need it. He can knock that red towards the corner pocket, and he's still not leaving that yellow on. That's the problem with playing the snooker, is you're putting your red relatively safe. Like,
Yeah,
whereas he could have took that over to the corner,
yeah.
and the white would have still been up at the top of the table, leaving him a very difficult shot.
Not sure if you can see this shot. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, it looks like a total from here.
Yeah. Just the 1 cushion here. 1 cushion is good.
One thing I will say is James hasn't done too much to put fear into this guy, Aidan, in terms of he'll not be too worried about giving James 2 shots because he's had 6 shots already and hasn't followed through. So, not to be harsh or anything, but just the nature of early frames of
Just a
pool,
reminder to everyone, we've seen a bit of it happen. If you are not currently in control of the table, do not stand right next to the table or follow the
Okay, that
Ooh,
is
that's not bad.
perfect.
It's not bad.
Perfect. Playing ball.
Could have ended up a
doesn't
whole
have-
lot worse.
Doesn't have to do anything because even if he nudges the black,
Yeah.
he's just nudging it towards. Oh, he's hit that a wee bit hard. At least grand.
Yep. A wee bit harder and he
Wow.
would have been a lot hampered by the cushion.
White. Well, it's not just a great judge. That's somebody that knows these tables inside out. That is somebody that has said, you know what, I'm going to tempt fate today.
That's a great run of the cloth there. Oh, gives us a wee look there. He knows he got off
he
with
knew
the skin of his teeth
He knew
there.
himself there. Well, you know what I mean? He was just putting the white safe. Didn't want to leave that yellow.
The yellow was safe. He could have left the white anywhere.
Yeah.
But
James here for playing for Ulster in mainly as a managerial capacity, but don't know, might give him the odd frame or 2 if he plays his cards right.
Have you got a number of like how many years it is for James there?
oh yeah, how many?
Yes, I think this is his 43rd anniversary.
All seriousness though, it's been like what, 10 years?
I think it's about 10, 11
10
years,
years.
yeah. He's surprisingly not that well educated for somebody that's done so many courses, but, say nothing. No, he's a great lad. Looks remarkably like Ross Geller from Friends. What do you call him? David Schwimmer? Or what do you call that?
Crap, I don't know.
But he looks a bit like Ross from Friends.
Make sure these are nice and tight now.
We're now going to start calling
Will he bring out the break
games
cue
in the
here?
11:45 session as we have tables available, so listen out for your names. Can we start with Olivia Cousins, Nottingham, Claire Hempenstall, Stirling, Anna Stewart, Liverpool, Shruti,
Frame 2, James O'Hare to break. 1-0 up. Look at that. He's got a steely look of determination in his eyes.
does.
He looks very, very focused.
Don't like how close the white is to the cushion.
No.
We go for a soft break.
I was going to say, well, it's
Split-
harder
split-
than usual.
split very well.
Usually he's borderline foul breaking just because he likes to keep it tight, likes to keep it tactical. Our referee Sue here is making a scene behind us.
A lot of noise in the studio anyway.
Yeah. Whole arena's starting to fill up. Nice to see. Get a bit of heat in.
Open tip. Open sale. What would you go for here? Everything's looking a wee bit tight.
It is, and that's just the way James would have wanted it.
Yep, just the way you would have liked it. He doesn't like it open. He can never clear. He can never finish.
Aidan seems to be a good potter, but maybe he just needs to. Well, in saying that, he takes his time, but as we saw in the last frame, he put himself in the trouble. He didn't really think a few shots ahead, or he wasn't thinking of where his problem ball is and what he needs to do to develop it.
Yeah.
So there could be a lot of.
I think they both might play this one a bit.
It's the sort of match you would probably recommend a shot clock for.
100%. Any table that James is at, I would recommend the shot clock.
At Ulster we call him the Dementor because he just collects people's souls.
100%. Just waiting on another shot.
What he doesn't have in talent and ability, he makes up for in grit and determination. There's no doubt about that.
With passion.
Yeah.
It's,
and to still have that passion after 40 years of university pool is remarkable. Well, just a conservative, a snool shot, really, sort of to the top cushion.
Hope for the best.
I mean, I think James should be taking reds here, and then he should be able to get control of the frame.
Can we please also have
the
Rachel
red.
Walford, Liverpool John Moores, Roxanne Mayers, Bristol, Charlotte Davis, York and Alexander Small, LSE, to register for the 11:45 session.
Good shot. Don't know what the position's like from down there, but
Aidan Whelan, that's a very Irish name.
you think so? Aidan Whelan.
Whelan as well, yeah.
Fair enough. What's James going for here? She's looking to slices into the middle.
Madness.
Absolutely madness.
Well,
2 shots.
I think. Don't know much about pool, but I know that was a foul.
Just about. It's like Chris's miss on his ball and potted the black straight down into the corner.
And not only is
2
it
weeks ago.
not good that he's given away 2 shots, he's also let Aidan have control of that corner pocket.
And
And it looks like
far enough out
to
to
go
get
into the
red.
middle.
No.
I think the yellow was past, the red just below the black. The red and yellow below the black.
Yeah.
That yellow from where that white is looks like it'll drop into the middle. He shouldn't be taking this one over the corner.
It's very silly.
He looks like he has the angle to take that red into the middle.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't know
that
what he
was
was
a-
going for there.
I think it's just an example of the nerves in the early stages of any tournament.
Yeah.
Not letting players play to their best. I severely or highly doubt that was a burn.
Let's see it. He's just taking all the ones over the pocket at the minute. Leaves
Yeah.
his white in the top cushion.
He's hard shot from that distance away on these tables, but he could just take control of this corner pocket, and then he's got the 2 bottom corners.
Needs to be a good shot here. Definitely see
On
the
the,
queue in.
on the slower tables, he just needs to make sure, really, at least he hits the cushion. He can sort of misjudge these. Oh, he's went all out for it. I think this is a replication. He is a very good potter, this Aidan fella, but I think he's just replicating the first frame where he's going to pot until he can pot no more. Which,
Sounds a wee bit like black ball.
yeah, if he added a bit of nous into his game and maybe thought a bit further ahead, I think his potting's there. He just maybe needs to be a bit more tactically aware,
Yeah.
a bit more foresight. Could be a case of the classic snooker player playing pool for the first time.
Could be, yeah.
That sort of way where they know they're not going to miss too often, but they don't realise how intricate some of your shots have to be and how you need to really do. You need to be thinking, you're mapping your route out at all times, like. And if it's not there, think tactics.
Don't know what he's going for here.
Think he's going in.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he was going for the pot or not, but he's kicked it into a good position. And they have to wait at the top of the table. So.
Yeah, well, James might take this red into the bottom right corner, take control, and the white will go in behind his other two reds in the opposite corner. So he just rolls this down nice. Just missed the black on the way past with the white. He's played it well, just the pace.
Great shot. If he had enough, he might be able to get into this yellow, but I think so.
Nah, James wouldn't be looking at that anyway. Does that red pass into the middle?
It's tight.
It's hard to tell. On the camera, it's sort of, you can't really see, and then the angle we have,
Do we have Becky Hurd,
table
Paul
doesn't
John Moores or Rebecca Watson
get us in
Bangor?
anyway. I think he'll just try and cover this pocket. It's more his style.
No.
Tell you what, somebody must have put 50p in James. He's potting for the first time since 03, which coincidentally 2003 was his first intervarsity.
This red must go into the middle. I think
It must drop.
he plays this slow and he can take
you're
up one
thinking
into
of
the middle.
You're thinking of dropping onto the other red beside the yellow. No, it's the wrong angle. Just.
He has to play this one to the
Well,
middle now and just
that,
send the
well
white
that,
one.
no, that red goes into the bottom corner. Is the only thing.
Does it?
Yeah, but it's just he sort of went about this wrong to get back on it because it's how does he get onto the red? But red and black go into the two bottom corners. But he just would have been wanting to take the middle as his
He needs
last
a good
shot.
positioning shot here.
Comes up around.
Up around.
That looks lovely. That's
Needs to
perfect.
sit.
That is perfect.
That's
He couldn't have played that much
lovely.
better. He
Can we
couldn't.
have Charlotte Davis York and Alexander Small LSE to come and register, please?
So he just wants to take this into the corner, drift the white up, just past the middle or just before the middle, either or. Ideally, he wants
we bit
to
of ball.
leave it low, even if he drops even just before the middle, and that gives him the angle to come off pot the red, come off the side cushion, take the black into the same corner.
We bit of bottom
So
left
it's
here
just
just to drift the white up.
Good positional shot here. It looks like doesn't look like he's queuing down enough.
Oh,
He's went for the development, and if that goes,
No.
no.
not great. Aidan has 4 yellows out in the open here as well, so you
Yeah.
need to do something good with this shot.
You could see another snool shot here. He might clip off his.
Maybe just try and
I
hit
think
that
clip
red
off
and
his
push
red, knock the yellow towards the side cushion
Yeah.
and white towards the top.
top.
Too hard,
Leave
but
it hard,
good
but
white
good
in
white,
behind.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
it's not bad.
The only thing is he's left his red in a vulnerable position to get snookered
Yeah,
down there.
I also think he might have put it closer to the black, which it doesn't go into the corner pocket anymore.
Yeah.
Which. So Sam, are you still devastated that they don't do port at the bar?
I am devastated. Port and WKD, if anybody doesn't know, is the best concoction of a drink ever. Try it.
Me and Sam had this argument where I tried to tell him that counts as 2 drinks, but he believes a port and a WKD is 1 drink.
Certainly
So.
is. Oh, what's he played?
Uh,
It's not bad. It's not bad.
and what do you call your port and WKD drink? Cheeky Vimto?
Cheeky Vimto.
You get
That's
cheeky.
right. Get yourselves a cheeky Vimto. I couldn't last night, but oh well.
No.
Wee bit harder in the yellow there, just to bring it farther down the table would have been nicer, but
And what do you think James is trying here?
I honestly don't know.
I think.
Oh, James.
The chance Aidan would have been hoping to get. If that yellow can drop into the middle handy enough, it should be lights out.
I mean, even if he does burn a shot on it, the other 3 yellows are
Yeah.
sitting fairly out.
Hard to tell from here just how much angle does he have. He could even take it down to the bottom corner, I suppose, if he needed. He would still leave himself on the yellows.
And just make sure he gets the position on the next yellows. My match is on at 12:30, another hour. What's he playing here? I think he's development, is he? Oh, he went for the pot. See if he takes this yellow furthest up the table here. He might not be able to get position on his next ball, especially with the white against the cush. Can't play any screw back or anything. Need to be a good shot.
Yeah, just been.
He
Might have enough angle. No, he's taking the outside yellow.
Yeah.
I thought he might have took the one in the middle because he would have been bumping in the red the hold. It's gettable. He just needs to stay in the white off 3 cushions, side cushion, top cushion, the opposite side,
he
and
could burn a
come on
shot
up.
here if he really wanted to.
I don't think he really needs to.
He doesn't need to, but just in case.
Play this with top left, come off the 3 cushions.
He's digging down into this.
Oh,
2 shots. I did foul snicker as well.
Yeah. What would you play here?
I'd probably lift the white, hit the yellow, smack up the face.
But no, you can't lift the yellow after you lift, or you can't hit the yellow after you lift the white because you no
so you
longer have
can't,
the
yes.
foul snicker. It's not black ball.
That's black ball rules coming in
Yeah.
there. So you can always, and maybe play that yellow up the face and then take the red and just send the white into the middle of the table for the black.
I think he's going to try and clip the yellow, just put it to the bottom cushion, off the side cushion, leave himself on the red. It's worked, but I don't think I doubt he was playing the double kiss, but it worked.
Just needs to leave himself good. Oh, James.
James. Now, it would be advisable. I could realistically he's going to take this into the middle first. Personally, I wouldn't. I would always go for the corner first. But I'd imagine he'll drop this in, play the up and down.
If he does miss,
the
wherever
corner's
he
nice
leaves
shot.
the white.
The corner's nice shot. You play
Yeah.
the bottom right, you're always going to be on the yellow.
You definitely shouldn't be thinking
And
about
I-
missing here anyway. He's digging deep
But
into that white there.
he must be clipping off the black, and he wants to just make sure he gets through it. Yeah, just didn't cue through it enough, but nice idea. This is why I would have took the bottom yellow first, like.
Yeah, especially when it was there. So
If you didn't have the angle, the sort of Aidan's demonstrated he's a good potter, like, so he doesn't need to be.
it's just where the white's going here.
Yeah, it should slow down.
Nope.
No.
Double then. Double's on.
A double, but I am going to go out on a limb here and say it'll be a triple. Accidental, but triple all the same.
He just needs to hit it hard enough and it's like,
Yeah. One, two, quadruple. Well, I didn't call that now.
That's
Well-
not bad.
Quadruple, and it's 1 each. And I think in the balance of things, Aidan maybe deserved that. James didn't take his chances when he had it.
Certainly
Although in
not.
saying that, Aidan had that poor shot where he went the roll ball in the corner, he didn't hit a cushion, so James should have cleared up from there.
Oh,
But
yes.
because James didn't, I think that's sort of, he didn't overly deserve after getting such a glorious opportunity. He didn't really deserve that for him. Alas, it's 1 each.
Definitely will see
I
it
think
to
we've
take there.
got an out game on our hands here.
I just got a shake of the head from James there. I don't think his arm's feeling too good.
No.
He'll be feeling frustrated with himself after that frame, but
He will be.
if there's anybody that can get back into it, it's James anyway.
Yeah.
Rachel Dodds, Newcastle. Rachel Wolford, Liverpool John Moores. Charlotte Scott, Edge Hill. Roxanne Mayers, Bristol. Anna Dragos, Bangor. Georgia Curra, St Andrews.
In the break.
Hopefully it's better than his first break. See, he's taken down on it, so and his
and the
cue's
white's
jacked
jumping.
up. Yeah, and that's why the white's jumping. He has the cue jacked up. And his hand on the table. You don't see many people with their hand on the table when they break.
No, you don't. It's usually cue on the rail and hand over the top of it. But everybody has a preference.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't worked out too bad from here.
No. Potted a ball on the break. Ball's fairly open.
I think those yellows are gettable.
Yeah.
If that red passes, the yellow passes the red into the corner, they're definitely there for the taking then, because yellow passes the other red into the middle, bump the red up to the side
Anderson,
cushion.
Lancaster, Irina Babra, Nottingham, Gina Woodmansey, York, Lily Lee, Whelan, Leeds.
Actually, both shots where he puts the yellow into the middle, he can knock the red safe on either side. So he could knock. He should be playing this off the red.
Yeah.
But
Ideal in the pocket.
Yeah.
Put the red safe. Oh.
I think that is what he tried. Yeah, he
played
just
for it and
misjudged it.
He played for the speed anyway. But
And that's still an open table.
yeah.
But I would advise James to stay on yellows anyway.
Yep, I think he is.
We screw off this through the gap.
Are we in for reds? I don't think he's noticed that it's still an open table.
No,
Well, it's not an open table, it's not.
it was.
Wasn't.
Your boy went for reds. Oh, your boy went for yellows, did he?
Boy went for
Oh,
yellows.
so- oh, yeah,
And there's
yeah.
a yellow down, so.
Well, don't I feel foolish?
The reds are fairly open now. Just that one in between the yellows around the black spot. It looks a bit dodgy, but there's always time to develop.
Well, if James takes this red into the middle, it's hard to get on. I was going to say play down to the bottom cushion because he could steal the opposite corner, you know, with the yellow's hanging over, but
Or
it'd be a hard
if he
shot
was
to judge
playing
with that
attack-
yellow so close to it.
if he's playing attack and he could always bring the white down to the other side of the red in the bottom rail and play it off the yellow.
Yeah.
Just bring that out, maybe
Or
open that up a wee bit.
Just drop the red into the middle dead weight and just play it to land down on the red, sort of across from the black, if you know what I mean, in the middle.
Table 30, please. Table 30.
And we're live. Okay, so we haven't missed too much. James still having a think. It's like he wants to be attacking, but he just doesn't have the confidence.
Yeah. He's like, I think he's just too scared to go on attacking and then getting
Leaving himself
cleared up.
exposed. Yeah.
I mean, it is on, but
You know, for somebody who's played so many of these events, I would say James has played more inter-varsity events than he has had practice sessions in pool. The man doesn't play pool. He doesn't play pool from tournament to tournament, like. And well, granted, it's arguably shown, but yeah, I've never once heard of that man being in a pool club practicing.
oh, that's a debatable shot there.
It is,
It's very debatable.
and it sort of backs up my point.
Yeah. I couldn't really
No.
tell you what he was going for there, but we'll soon see.
Oh, and a special shout out to James O'Hare for the Ulster team as well. James just got engaged there around Christmas time, so congratulations to James O'Hare. He's finally been tied down, ladies.
He'll maybe try and steal this pocket. No.
Well, he's played that
has.
well
He's
enough, yeah.
Just
yeah.
got there, I think.
And acknowledgement from Aidan there of the good shot with the tabletop.
Probably play this yellow into the middle, kick the red safe.
He should be playing it off the red into the
Yeah.
middle to knock that red safe up this cushion.
And he misses it.
Did he play again? He played that shot with a bit of pace, which suggests that that's what he was trying for.
His facial expression there showed that he was definitely going for that, but just missed it. I
Yeah.
think.
Tricky shot when the red's that much over the middle, if you know what I mean. Or if it was a wee bit further up, you have a bit more
Yeah,
leeway. But
he's
because it's that way,
always-
you could miss it off
Miss it
the
off
knuckle. Like,
yeah.
he's just
Unlikely,
play
yeah,
this with a
but
bit of bottom, try and steal the pocket back. It's not
Good white.
bad because he's left James red over the middle, but he has to bridge, and that makes that shot 10 times more difficult. So, conservative shot. Don't know if he's. Yeah, I think he has to try and take that one over the middle. And if I was Aidan, I'd be watching that yellow very carefully. Q's very close to it. He's played it well. Played it well.
It's a good shot. I think this red around the black spot goes past the yellow down into the bottom right corner.
It does, yeah. I'm just trying to see, does he have to plant this or does it sneak in?
He could send the red up the cush, but he needs to play us dead weight.
Yeah. Would you plant it, play it firm enough to send the red up to the top corner? No? Because you're sending it up that way anyway. Like.
Yeah, I'd probably just play it dead weight, to be honest.
Do you think it does sneak past, does it?
Sneaks past, does it?
If it does, it's perfect. See, that was the
There's
risk.
always the risk.
There's only... It looked bigger on the monitor, but when you actually looked at it from here, as directly at the table, it looked like half a pocket. Like. So, Aidan in the driving seat now. He just needs to take a few seconds, map out his route, and start connecting the dots.
Gina Woodmansey, York. Francis Kong, Nottingham. Charlie Hook, Leeds. Jude Sheridan, Leeds. Dia Agarwal, Lancaster. Shani Chowan, Nottingham. Charlotte Davis, York. Katie Mitchell, Leeds.
Yeah,
Tyler
I think
Gambart,
this red
Nottingham.
might go into the middle.
It goes into the middle and then he
And then
develops.
kick us
Yeah,
right
yeah. I would play this with top left, personally. Like, I just like that. Get the white out.
Hasn't really left himself in too much, I don't think. Oh, you can see this bottom red, can't it? Or is he looking to try and slice this
Is he
into the middle? I don't know.
He's losing the weight if he does that again. But I think that is what he's trying.
Right into the wall?
Into the corner.
Ooh.
Okay, so Aidan can take complete control of this frame here with one good shot. Just clip off that yellow, take the pocket. I would actually advise Aidan I'd pot the yellow that's furthest away from the cushion first, because there's no point in him covering this pocket and then James just does the reverse back in the other pocket. So take that option away from James. So take this yellow and into the corner, yeah, and then cover the pocket of the other yellow. Well, realistically he should be going for them, but based on what we've seen, I don't think that's going to happen.
I think he is going for them.
You think?
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, it's a good enough position too.
It is. You would take this yellow now. If he's not taking that pocket, you would take that yellow now then, because you don't want to be leaving that as your last yellow. It just makes it a bit more difficult getting on the black. No, I don't like the way he's going about this.
You need to play this bottom over that top yellow then.
He's making it difficult for himself.
He's going to find it hard to get on the last yellow down there.
Yeah, unless he stuns now and then plays the yellow in with bottom left, but he's then running the risk of running the white into the middle. Yeah.
That's... I don't know if the black passes that yellow into that.
You
corner.
can play the red in off the yellow and it'll go in, and then it'll. But you need to play it firm to get that yellow away.
No, but you can always play it too thick and miss
That's
the
it.
pot. But just having a good think about it. I think he does. Needs to take his time over it from what we're seeing anyway. This is where we need the shot clock introduced in James's games. I think he should go for this, depending on whether the black goes past the yellow into that corner pocket. If he leaves himself just where the white or where the red is, potting this red into the corner, he has an angle to get up for the Red at the top of the table, so he does. Yep, he's going for it.
Were we given a code for the Wi-Fi?
He's going for it. He's left himself hampered in this couch though to get onto the next red.
He plays every soft, so he's making that difficult.
James.
Well, it's not exhibition pool, but it is pool, so.
I think the white's not bad. I'm not sure whether they can put
No,
that.
James wouldn't be too annoyed at this scenario that he's left. I mean, Aidan has to play one good one, maybe into the top corner, and then they're sitting there for him, like. But again, because he left that yellow over that corner, it's not what you want as your last ball. So we take this yellow into the top, and then take the yellow that's below the black.
It's a hard enough yellow.
It is.
He gets it, just play it dead weight.
Sort of yellow you'd fancy him to get come Sunday morning when he's got used to the tables and had a bit of table time, but this early in the tournament, these shots are just a lot more difficult than they actually are.
I don't know if this goes or not. to be honest.
It does, but I don't think it's the right shot.
No, it was tight. It was definitely tight.
Joseph Clayton, Glasgow. Adam Harley, Loughborough.
Has he?
Pacorn Lee, Nottingham. Bradley Finley, Edge Hill. Yisiang Ong, UCL. Ray Fosowski, Aston. James Lodge, Coventry. Alexander Small, LSE.
I think James will leave himself a double on the black.
That's just it.
That's a great
Perfect.
shot. Yeah, leave him. He's just going to try and leave himself two straight.
I think he's a wee bit of an angle. Top right, carry this down the table. Should be fine.
Yeah. And do you think he'll leave it a double? Yeah.
So
And
he needs to sit.
has he played it? Yeah, that's gettable.
enough.
Oh, he's trying to squeeze that?
No,
or is
he's
he?
not.
He's going for the double. Yeah.
He has to go for the double. Oh, James. He's going for the middle.
He's actually
All six pockets cold in that
He's
shot.
actually left the white good. However, Aidan should just be snookering him in behind his yellow here, getting your two shots and clearing up. Again, early in this tournament, the shot's probably more difficult than it usually is for Aidan. Probably nervous about putting the white in off.
Or even just not hitting it hard enough and just leaving the black on.
He
or
should get it because he doesn't even really need to hit half ball or quarter. He can nearly hit that straight in the face.
Full
He's
ball,
enough
yeah.
angle to hit that straight in the face without worrying about the
He's
white.
going for it.
That's questionable.
Definitely.
Okay, well he's covered that. That cuts to the middle.
He cuts to the middle. That's the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
are.
back up and running again.
Yeah. So you'd like to think he's going for the cut.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's actually looking to steal this pocket, maybe, is he?
That's crazy. Cuts. Okay, so wasn't his Sunday best?
No. He must have seen something we didn't.
Well, yeah, but our angle can be quite deceiving. Maybe it wasn't as easy a cut as it looked from here.
See what I was
It does
thinking.
look- it looks-
might have
it's
kicked the yellow. into
Pool
the
is the
pocket.
easiest game in the world whenever you're not at the table.
True. Very true.
Right, you'd imagine there's nothing too troubling here for Aidan.
Pacorn Lee, Nottingham, 5 minutes. Yisiang Ong, UCL, 5 minutes.
It's still one each. Jeepers.
It's a long game.
It is. What?
Ooh. That's not bad.
I think he's okay. He can. I wouldn't want to be. That's a very. Has to overcut that.
A wee bit of right just to
Left.
grab on.
I would play left to overcut it to make sure you don't have.
I just
I know you're
right
losing the
to
white.
grab on to the white. Yeah, I think he played
That's-
right.
That has worked out very well.
Left would have just sent it flat.
I left, but it means it's easier to overcut because you would have been throwing the yellow into the pocket.
Yeah, it's worked out well either way.
Yeah, just up off the top. Oh,
Aidan Thomas, Sheffield Hallam. Rohan Patel, Newcastle.
It's a bad miss.
yeah. It's a couple of times that's happened. Both players actually.
Should be
but a
2-1
couple of
to
times
James.
with Aidan, he sort of had to. One of those scenarios where maybe it's so simple and you're aware when you're at the table this is quite simple
White.
that you
James
become.
again. Oh, James.
Well, Iran is he pushed his luck too far in the first frame doing that. So, I mean, I know we bet on £500 every time you pot the black. You need to hang it in the jaws, but I didn't think he would take it seriously.
That was bad. He just needed to drop that in. And just
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking there.
So, fourth frame, 2-1 to Aidan. James breaking. Hopefully he can take out and vent his anger into this break after that careless mistake. Well, he's lost the cue ball already, folks.
Sorry, first for Essex, Jasmine Rooney, Birmingham. You have to come and register for the 12:05 session, please.
One more. I know the tables seem slow, but they seem to be dropping off the break anyway.
Yeah. So it's a spotted white with the older set of balls.
Their set aren't too bad. I mean, he used to play with them, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot from James. You can always take one of these yellows to the middle first and then play for the yellow on the cush down onto the one in the pocket here. But I don't know if you'll see that. That yellow around the black's a wee bit iffy. I think he's going for one in the middle here.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, not good.
He's okay.
Don't think he is.
He's not snookered. You can see the yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe steal the pocket. Just avoid the off.
What's the white? Yep.
That should be okay.
Ooh. Bad bounce.
Oliver Vine, Cardiff. James Franklin, Durham.
Different. You ain't getting always use this red to kick into them two bottom reds there. Just needs to lost the yellow.
He's going straight to the bottom. Or he's middle. It's a big shot to be taken on. And he's missed it. What happened, I think he's just because he was jacking the cue down there, I think he's just accidentally put a wee bit of swerve on it.
Yeah.
And that's the danger of jacking your cue down and playing on the side at the same time. Or jacking the key up, should I say.
James has two problem balls here. Just depends on how he deals them there.
Yeah, plus the balls on the pool table aren't really helping him either. Does that count as... Is that borderline of it?
You could play this with a right and get over and kick the other one, so you could have. But it would have been a big shot. At least you said. Double's always on there. You play it now. If there's any time to play it, it's going to be now.
The double?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to screw back just to make sure he doesn't double.
I mean,
kiss.
if he leaves the white on the cush, you can play the one into the pocket, come round the back and take that one.
Craig Harrison, Glasgow, Yin Fung, St Andrews, Ayman Asiri, Plymouth, Jackie Lee, Strathclyde.
Going for them or stealing the pocket? Stealing the pocket. Classic James.
That was a hard finish from there, to be fair to him.
Yeah. No, it was the right shot to play. He's just taking control. Aidan's in a bit of bother here. He's got 2 that go to the top and 1 that goes to the middle. None of which are easy. And he needs to be careful he doesn't send the white up to the top cushion, because he'll be leaving that plant down in the corner, and that gets rid of one of James's problem balls. So, and if he tries to play this in the middle, he could also be developing the other yellow on the other cushion. So he needs to be careful what he does with the white here. Up top, he's
And
missed
leaves
it,
the plant
and
on.
he's
Oh,
left the plant,
red.
but he's covered that corner, and that's very fortunate.
That's lucky enough. He's got away with that one.
Yeah, that's grand, perfect.
Maybe just
And here I would
with
just
a
take this yellow out
yeah.
now, yeah. Just take it out.
It's 2 good balls and 2 good positions here, so. My match is in half an hour here.
So this is your first time here, Sam. Are you excited for your first match?
I am. It's a great venue, you know. Looks very good. Great atmosphere. Yeah, just great to see how it goes.
It's good to see a lot of players that even if they're not playing or not playing and for a while yet, they still come and show support to either teammates or friends that they've accumulated over the years at these events.
Yeah.
Always nice to see the familiar old faces. Apart from the
James.
good apart from James, but
10 years of that face.
Yeah.
God help us all.
I wonder if he'll ever name the trophy after James. The James O'Hare Memorial Cup. That makes it sound like he's dead though, doesn't it? Well, he's getting he is getting married, so same thing, you know. Life is essentially over for that man. But can he take one more soul before he gets married?
Well.
And that's what he'll be hoping to do against Aidan here. But
if
so
he pulls
far,
us back to 2-2.
not good.
It's on.
Yeah.
Said it'll be a while before this frame's over anyway. It's slow enough.
Yeah. And the UPC wonder why sometimes the draw runs behind. And they've never really clicked on that they've only started running behind since James started playing InterVarsity, so, you know.
Henry Morris, Southampton.
Maybe there's a few more Jameses in another thing.
Yeah, the proof's in the pudding, like.
Decent safety shot here. Again,
Yeah, well,
there's a big pocket. There's a big pocket.
The yellow drops into the middle. I think he'll go for these. Just needs to make sure
Just needs to play his dead weight. They were really snookered.
eyes don't go behind the red. Always
for the big pocket.
played it down.
Perfect.
Well, he's left a thin cut going in. That actually may not be too bad, because we just go mad and play this load of right hand side and fire into the red and black.
You could, like.
Just
I just
do it for the
couldn't
fans.
hope.
You'd like to
Couldn't
see. I mean, he knows he's on the stream table. You'd like to think he'd impress the fans here. But he'd probably play this really slow, like, yeah, class. Oh, James.
Oh, James.
James. We're not saying he's not exciting to watch. However, I'm nowhere near the edge of my seat.
I don't think you thought about that one right. Anyway, that's a great job.
He's still in control, and he doesn't need to panic yet. But a few good shots by Aidan here.
Just playing safe, is he? Take the white up to the top of the table.
That's a silly shot.
Don't know why he went for that, like, but
Yeah. James should be able to pot these two and get out for the black.
should.
He should, in theory. Perfect.
Perfect shot. Or do you take the black?
Now,
here?
would you try and sneak up the cushion, or would you try and go into the black, or would you try and use the red to hold and take the black? I think
I'm playing this just the white onto the cushion. Maybe just take the black to the top of
top
it.
James
corner,
Woodley,
yeah.
York, Ali
Just so he
Merchant, Aston.
dinky screw shot. He's came out.
He's came out. He's going
Well, yeah, it does. He's
Yeah.
played that
Not a
well,
bad shot.
but it's very difficult black he's left himself. Just dead weight in or over. Put the pressure on if he misses.
It's a good
It's
job.
there. Perfect.
Ah, great job, James.
Well-
pulled us back in 2-2.
I'm just
There
going
we
to go out on a limb and say this is the first decider of the tournament. May not be. Could be. But for you fans watching at home, it is. For our cabin, yeah. Shoot on here to get ready for. We have to shoot on. Get ready for our match. You want us to?
Well, I was just going to get him to get the cue.
I need to get ready and all as well. So we'll see our commentary. We'll get ready because we're going to be on soon.
We're away here, guys. Goodbye and good luck watching the rest of the tournament. Hope you have a great time. We're away for our matches.
I reckon we could probably go get changed, get ready, get dressed, play our match, and then come
we'll be
back and
back.
finish commentating for
Well,
one of these guys,
yeah.
pot in the black.